What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Maximal Football. I guess now Doug Flutie's Maximal Football. I want to talk about this tweet because on Monday the patch was supposed to come out. And David tweeted, "We have submitted our content update to both Sony and Microsoft. Due to the sheer size of the update, we've been informed we have to go through a complete certification process again, which takes a bit longer than normal. We'll keep everyone informed as to when it will be available. Thanks." Now, we've learned this year, and I generally don't talk about the independent games together, but we've learned through Axis the certification process can be a long and daunting one. It's delayed their game months. Canuck has had their game on the Xbox for a year. They went to Sony, didn't have a lot of problems with their certification. We have Madden that updates their game as well, and we never really know if it needs to be recertified when they actually put in those patches. I would wager to say not. But for a game to come out and say, listen, to the sheer size of the update that we've done, we have to go through a complete certification process again, that talks a lot about what's being done to the product now. And I say that not meaning what could be done to the product next year, what could be sold to us as improvements or enhancements, but what is actually being done now. And let's not kid ourselves. We all know this game has a long way to go, but it can't get there if it doesn't take those steps. And I thought to myself, looking back at this tweet, expecting to be able to have, some custom footage for you guys today or whenever this week to share. When you put in a full logo creator, when you put in a whole new practice mode that is themed to a league, I imagine that is a bit more than we normally see gaming companies do to support a product. I mean, all the time we see it to sell a product. But this is just supporting a product. And I want to take a couple minutes to just think about that. Think about a game company that puts so much stuff into a patch. So many new features that the community has asked for. Bearing in mind, they just asked for what you guys wanted going forward. I believe College Dynasty is what actually won the vote over everything else. Imagine if Madden came out tomorrow and said, listen, we've done so many upgrades, we've done so much stuff to our game that it's going to take us longer to patch because we have to get everything recertified. It's too big of a patch. It's just too much volume in this for them to just let it slide by. They have to go and inspect what we've put in because we've added this logo creator you guys have asked for 10 years. I don't see it happening, but the independent companies do this for you, and I just thought this was something I wanted to share with you guys and get your thoughts on it. So a little bit delayed on the patch, but in my opinion, for a very good reason, which makes you think to yourselves they're doing all they can, and maybe in some cases more than they should, to put the best game in your hands right now that they can. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. You know I'll be back in the week with more comments.